Yeah, I'm Macy. I'm in São Paulo, Brazil at the moment. I just dropped my, not just dropped, that shit was in March. Time's moving really fast, y'all. It's too much for me, honestly. I've been making music since probably the pandemic. I've been making beats. I started on GarageBand and all that shit, but it's not really an introduction to me because these are unwanted thoughts. So let me think of some unwanted thoughts right now. Some intrusive ass thoughts. I feel like sometimes we all gotta put ourselves in timeout. We get lost in the sauce. The idea of what a concept means to an artist is like the biggest thing because it feels like the only thing we really have control over. A year ago, right? It was a year ago. So my biggest dream, right, was like, I wanna go live in a house of artists. I really want to collaborate with artists and be in a house and not have any of those boundaries and see what happens. And it was a really big dream of mine. And like a year ago, I took a leap. I met some heads on Instagram and I was like, they like my stuff, I like their stuff. And they had a crib in Detroit. So I was like, fuck it. We're going to Detroit. That shit was an adventure, bro. Like a weekend. It was like all music. It was a lot of music. And then eventually, the guy who owned the house, I met some really cool artists through that, but the guy who owned the house, he just started tweaking. He just started tweaking the fuck out, not sleeping, started going on crazy ass rants. He was like trapped in the concept of the album that we were trying to make, or like the project we were trying to make, and he was just stuck there completely, and he would not leave. And yeah, I've been manic before. There was like a time in 2021 where I genuinely lost my shit. I was not sleeping. I was working at fucking Amazon. I was tweaking. I really related to him and I was trying to tell him, I was like, bro, you're losing it. Like, you really need to go to the hospital. Go to somewhere you feel safe. Chill off this music shit. And he wouldn't budge. And then eventually he started getting in my personal space, started pushing me around and shit. I was like, all right, yeah, that's a wrap. I went home. And home to me is bumfuck Connecticut. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Look, I'm not special. I'm not saying that I want to be in fucking New York or LA or any of that shit, because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm done over that dream completely. But there's something about an entire state of like settlers, people who have just settled. They figured it out. They don't want anymore. And that's it. And I lived there and I went back there and like all things, I mean, there was a girl I really cared about. This rosé is kicking. Yeah, I don't know, I look at a lot of artists just around me and the collectives. I'm not in any collective, but just, I feel like I'm just a person who kind of just like seeing how shit is. No one really wants to fuck with me because like I don't release a lot of music, but I do have a lot of experience making music. Shit's fucking unique, man. Like I was listening to my shit today and it's different. It's different to me, you know what I mean? It's shit that I like to listen to, and occasionally someone will be like, they get it, and that means a lot to me. It's something that's just like going through artists nowadays where it's, you know, the idea of what a concept is like this something that we have like complete control over, performance and performance art. And you can contribute that to just all of our corny ass heroes like Kanye, fucking any artist that completely releases any social boundaries to try to express an idea. I was like that for a really long time, man. Just trapped in a concept and feeling like there was a perfect combination of ideas that could be poignant enough to where people could understand. You know what I mean? Feeling as though what an artist meant was less about the music and it was more about the idea and the face behind the music. I'm preaching myself at the same time because, like, I'm wearing a mask, huh? Like, why am I doing that? But it has a meaning to me. It means something to me. And, like, the mask is... Y'all ever watch Nacho Libre, bro? That shit... most inspirational movie of all time. It's something about a monk who just like dips out. He just wants to be a wrestler. He gives it all up to be a wrestler. Me coming to Brazil, me kind of giving up on everything, because I did give up on everything. I was just like, fuck America, bro. Like, I was seeing my friends starting to like tweak out on some fucking I see Israel signs or like we stand with Israel, and then they just want to like throw hands with who was there. And like I feel like I was just like a month away from being that person, because I just can't stand it. I want a lot of people dead. Like I want a lot of them off the face of the earth. I feel like a lot of us do. And then eventually I quickly realized that like I'm American, but I'm Brazilian. Like I have Brazilian parents. Like I don't have to fight this. I don't have to fight this battle. Dude, there's other places. Like just fucking go, dude. Like this shit, like a week before I left, I was walking through like a plaza in my town, and I was just seeing like America is like rotting, but like internally. It's disgusting, and I don't want to talk about fucking politics, because at the end of the day, each person has a fucking universe inside them. I fucking love seeing all these interviews, and I'm watching all of them. Not interviews, but like, you know, these like vlog series on Unwanted Thoughts, because I mean, these are all just fucking people, and they make their music, and I fucking love Bray, and I love all these people that just like talk so uniquely about other things that have nothing to do with music, how prolific they are, and how consistently they produce, and not just that, just like they love what they do, and they do it all the time, you know? Y'all inspire me. Every single one of people who came before me, you guys inspire me, and you make me want to keep going, and like want to show my face. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take this shit off. This is fucking
bro, I got man titties. I've been in the city, São Paulo. São Paulo is like a city. I came to see my grandma and take care of my grandma because she fucking tore up her leg trying to climb up a ladder, and she has no one to help her because my grandpa is like low-key 100% blind. I just got here and I have to fucking leave tomorrow for a job interview at a studio. Low-key, I need a weed plug in Brazil. I haven't smoked in like since March, bro. It's so sad. That's why I'm drinking so much, low-key. This is getting really transparent and weird and like nothing to do with, but that's unwanted thoughts. I'm gonna keep this as raw as possible. I'm just really heartbroken over someone that meant a lot to me. I met this girl and she's born on the same day as me, bro. Same day, same year. Like what are the odds of that? And I fumbled, but then she like keeps texting me on some like, I'm drunk and I still love you, and then she'll go back on it. Maybe maybe I don't deserve that, you know what I mean? And I feel like that goes for a lot of us. Like I feel like we have this like complex of like self-guilt and that we deserve the fucking worst, and maybe we don't. Maybe we deserve to give ourselves a chance. Maybe we deserve to put the money on ourselves, you know? Just fucking bet on ourselves and see what happens. Make a big change. Fucking move country, move state. That's the only thing we have control over. That and the fucking music. Like the actual sound that hits the ears. Like those are the things we have control over. We don't have any control over a concept. We don't have any control over how anyone perceives our music. It's how it hits their ears and how well you can package your idea and identity inside of that sound. Like the wave, like the MP3, like that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. Like you can make it, like I did fucking covers for like freelance covers and videos and shit, and that was like my job for a little bit, and I did some shit for Juicy J and Freddie Gibbs for a little bit, and that was insane. I was fascinated with presentation and just like all the ways that we can control how people see us and perceive us. Me being in the driver's seat of that just gave me a lot of power. But as I get older, bro, as I actually like try to make music and take all of the limits and boundaries that come with that and take it upon myself, I realize that we have control over absolutely nothing. And also that the world is incredibly fucking small and huge at the same time. And it's a paradox that we gotta live with. That you don't fucking matter, but you are also the only thing that matters. And we just kind of have to swallow that every single day in a new, different, fucked up way. We just have to keep going in this paradox. And we have each other, you know what I mean? We have other artists that are going through the same thing. And we don't have to put on a fucking face. We don't have to put on anything, you know? Like, I wear the mask because I fucking hate my face. I don't like my face. You know? I feel a little fat right now. Fucking, I have a lot of body dysmorphia issues, but that's besides the point. Like, I feel like we all do, you know what I mean? We use music as sort of like this elaborate face and an extension of our bravado and our ego, and that's okay. But like, we have to know what the ego is. Like, the ego is just something there that's supposed to throw hands and defend us. It's not meant to be us. Like, who we are is the eye that's seeing all this go down. We are the thing that's seeing our ego go too far, or seeing our, you know what I mean? Like it goes so much deeper than just the faces that we put on. I have no idea how long this is. Shout out to the channel. I'll be updating y'all because they, you know, unwanted thoughts said that we can like upload to see our growth and shit. So I'll be doing that, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, bro.